Despite being on contraception, Pasha the lioness felt unexpectedly pregnant. However, her mysterious pregnancy was not the most astonishing event that shocked everyone. Pasha, exhausted and weak, had just given birth to two beautiful cubs after enduring a long and harrowing labor process. The staff at the Lion and Cheetah Park near Harare, Zimbabwe, were overjoyed as they witnessed the difficult birth with bated breath. At one point, they even feared for the lioness's survival. As they observed Pasha cleaning her cubs, they couldn't help but be in awe of the incredible feat she had accomplished. Having witnessed the birthing process firsthand, the park workers understood that delivery had been impossible for Pasha. However, her troubles were not at an end yet. Although they were excited about the new additions to the pride, the vet gave the new mother a contraceptive pill to control her breeding. It's not uncommon for wildlife sanctuaries to administer contraceptive methods to manage animal populations, and this was not the first time they had used such a measure. After all, Pasha's pregnancy and birthing had nearly cost her her life, and they wanted to ensure her well-being and prevent further strain on her health. After administering the contraceptive pill, everything appeared to return to normal. Pasha, the lioness, proudly introduced her two cubs to the pride, and the others warmly welcomed them. As time passed, her cubs thrived and grew into magnificent young lions. Pasha seemed to have maintained her position within the pride and was seen interacting with other males without any apparent consequences. It seemed like a success story. Everyone believed that they had solved her breeding issues. However, beneath the surface, an unforeseen storm was brewing. Just a few months after the contraceptive pill had been given, the vet and park staff were once again gathered around Pasha, but this time, their faces displayed shock and disbelief. An unimaginable event had occurred. Pasha was pregnant once more. Despite being on birth control, the astonishment and confusion in the air were palpable, leaving everyone perplexed and searching for answers. The news sent ripples of curiosity and concern throughout the park. How could Pasha have become pregnant despite the contraceptive measure in place? This mysterious turn left staff members pondering this baffling enigma, desperately seeking explanations and solutions to this unexpected situation. To confirm Pasha's unexpected pregnancy, the veterinarian conducted comprehensive examinations and tests, leaving no doubt about the lioness's condition. She was carrying a new litter of cubs. Perplexed by this puzzling situation, the park staff sought help from reproductive experts and specialists in wildlife contraception. Despite thorough analysis and consultations, no one could comprehend what had caused the contraceptive pill to fail, leaving many questions unanswered. Left with no other option, the workers devoted themselves to caring for the pregnant lioness. As their due date approached, their utmost priority was ensuring Pasha's well-being and the safety of her upcoming litter. Diligently, they kept a watchful eye on her health, ever vigilant for any changes or signs of distress. By providing her with a balanced and nutritious diet, they aimed to support her during this crucial time. As the days passed, anticipation grew among the workers, and they assembled a dedicated team on standby, prepared to assist Pasha whenever necessary. Despite the shock and confusion, their focus shifted to providing the best care possible for Pasha and her soon-to-arrive cubs. They remained hopeful and ready to handle whatever challenges these unexpected events might bring. The long-awaited day finally arrived, and the expected mother, Pasha, went into labor. The workers at the park observed with a mix of excitement and apprehension, watching as she displayed instinctual behaviors, signaling the imminent arrival of her cubs. As hours passed, the workers' anxiety heightened, and they kept a close eye on her progress, prepared to intervene if necessary. At last, the first cub was born, a tiny and precious addition to the pride. Witnessing the miracle of life unfolding before their eyes, the workers collectively sighed with relief. But the surprises didn't end there. Another cub emerged, and then yet another, until Pasha gave birth to 8 cubs. This extraordinary brood defied all expectations and set a world record, leaving everyone in disbelief. Pasha's incredible feat of giving birth to 8 cubs in a single litter spread like wildfire through the wildlife community, shocking experts and enthusiasts alike. It was unprecedented, especially considering it happened despite her being on a contraceptive pill. Pasha's story became even more astonishing, capturing the hearts of people worldwide as they marveled at the strength and resilience of this remarkable lioness. The head of scientific services for Zimbabwe's Park Authority, Hilary Matsakanda, confirmed the extraordinary occurrence of Pasha's birth and rightfully labeled it as a world record in the history of lions worldwide. Such a large litter had never been documented before. Traditionally, lionesses give birth to 2 cubs per litter, with 4 considered exceptionally lucky. Yet, against all odds and despite her rough birthing history, Pasha shattered these norms, showcasing that nature can defy even the most established expectations. The decision to put Pasha on a contraceptive pill to manage her breeding had been made with good intentions, but fate had other plans. News of Pasha's exceptional feat resonated far beyond Zimbabwe's borders, surpassing the previous national record set in China, where a lioness in a zoo had given birth to 6 cubs. Pasha's unprecedented achievement captured the attention and admiration of people worldwide. However, amidst the excitement, the well-being of Pasha and her cubs took center stage. The remarkable lioness was weak after multiple births, requiring close monitoring and specialized care. The zoo's caretakers took every precaution to ensure her recovery and support the health of her cubs. They improved her diet, providing a balanced mix of high-quality meat, enriched with essential vitamins and minerals. Frequent daily meals supplied the necessary energy and nutrients to help her regain her strength. Additionally, fresh water was always available to keep her hydrated and maintain her overall well-being during this critical period. The welfare of Pasha and her extraordinary brood remained the top priority for the devoted team at the park, aiming to ensure their thriving future in the wild. As they focused on the well-being of the lioness and her cubs, the staff faced the challenge of separating the tiny cubs from the recovering mother. The park's dedicated team tirelessly supported resorting to bottle feeding the octuplets to ensure nourishment and survival. 3 of the 8 precious cubs born to Pasha stood out due to their unusually small size and delicate condition. Recognizing the vulnerability of these tiny cubs, the caretakers made the difficult decision to place them in intensive care, where they would receive specialized attention and round-the-clock monitoring. Within the intensive care unit, each cub received personalized care and frequent feedings, ensuring they received the essential nourishment needed for their tiny bodies to grow and develop. Out of the 3 cubs in intensive care, one proved to be the most concerning. Despite all the care and efforts, it struggled to improve and remained smaller and weaker than the rest. At times, the caretakers could barely tell if it was still alive. While the other 2 cubs began to show signs of improvement, this last one's condition worsened. The caretakers were on the brink of losing hope when the cub's health suddenly took a drastic turn for the better. Miraculously, it was around the same time that Pasha regained her strength, further adding to the sense of awe and wonder at this extraordinary journey of survival. The caretakers' perseverance and devotion paid off, and both Pasha and her tiny cub defied the odds, inspiring admiration and respect among everyone at the park. This experience further solidified the deep bond between the dedicated staff and the remarkable lioness and her cubs, fostering a profound sense of responsibility to ensure their continued health and happiness. The bond between the mother Pasha and her tiny cub was so profound that it seemed they recovered together. This heartwarming connection was the beginning of good things for this extraordinary family. While Pasha and her 3 tiny cubs received intensive care, the remaining lions and the pride were not neglected. The dedicated staff prioritized closely observing and attending to their needs within a separate enclosure, ensuring their well-being and development. Recognizing the importance of maternal care and nourishment for the cubs, the staff took on the role of surrogate mothers. They understood the significance of replicating the natural feeding process, and thus, they diligently suckled the cubs from bottles each time they woke up from sleep. This nurturing act aimed to provide the tiny cubs with vital nutrition for their growth and thriving. The staff's dedication didn't stop there. They comprehended that the cubs still required a significant amount of milk and warmth to support their ongoing development. They followed a strict feeding schedule with great care and attention, ensuring the cubs received adequate formula milk at regular intervals. This meticulous approach guaranteed that the cubs' nutritional needs were fully met, helping them gain the strength and energy needed to flourish. Amidst the constant care and devotion, the entire park witnessed a unique and heartening spectacle as the staff formed a close bond with the cubs, serving as their surrogate family. This unexpected twist of fate strengthened the connection between the workers and the pride, making the park feel like a loving and nurturing home for all its inhabitants. Together, they embarked on a journey of growth and recovery, cherishing the precious moments of unity and survival that made them one extraordinary family. The heartwarming image of these caretakers, lovingly nurturing Pasha's extraordinary offspring, became a powerful testament to the unbreakable bond between humans and animals. Their unwavering dedication to the well-being of these cubs showcased the incredible responsibility entrusted to those caring for the park's inhabitants. The park's management carefully considered when to share the news with the public, wanting to be fully prepared for the inevitable influx of attention. When Pasha's story was finally shared, it captivated the imagination of both scientists and the general public, serving as a poignant reminder that nature is a boundless source of surprises that can surpass our understanding. The news of Pasha's world litter spread like wildfire, turning the lion and cheetah park into a hub of excitement and curiosity. Eager visitors watched the extraordinary lioness and her remarkable cubs, eager to capture the moment with their cameras. Whispers of astonishment filled the air as visitors shared this unforgettable sight. As they left the Lion and Cheetah Park, visitors carried with them cherished memories of this extraordinary experience and a newfound appreciation for the magnificence of nature. Pasha's story inspired all who heard it, leaving an enduring impact on everyone who witnessed this rare and beautiful display of life's wonders. The enduring connection between the park's caretakers and the pride of lions demonstrated the profound depth of the human-animal bond and the shared responsibility to protect and care for the precious wildlife that graces our world. What do you think of this incredible story? Share your thoughts and comments below. Thank you for watching and see you in our next story.